Good afternoon. I'm Tracy Sinclair, and we are continuing our coverage on the latest on the death of Representative Mary Peltola's husband, Eugene Peltola Jr., also known as Buzzy for too many who knew him. He died last night following a plane crash.
The plane appears to have crashed on departure. The pilot was the only person on board.
Alaska State Troopers confirmed this morning U.S. Representative Mary Peltola's husband, Eugene Peltola Jr., was the pilot of that plane. He was 57 years old. The news came shortly after an NTSB news conference. As for what we know from the NTSB, they are very early in their investigation. During this morning's news conference, NTSB Chair Jennifer Homendy said the site crash is about 64 miles northeast of St. Mary's, Alaska. State troopers, as we said, confirmed that Peltola Jr. was the only person on board when the crash happened last night. Troopers say 2 hunters were at the scene but were not involved in the crash. They provided medical care to Peltola, but he died before the rescue team was able to arrive. Now, senior investigators from the NTSB are coming into Anchorage today. They say their goal right now and their focus is to get access to the crash site, documents, and interview witnesses.
We are working with the Alaska Air National Guard to get access to the site via a helicopter. And so, depending on weather, but certainly our folks know it's important to arrive as soon as possible. And that is what the goal is.
Peltola's body was taken to J-Bear and will be brought to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy. The NTSB will continue to conduct their investigation. Now, fellow lawmakers from across the country, including our own senators, have been providing condolences to the Peltola family. Senator Lisa Murkowski posted on Facebook following the news, "I am shocked, saddened, and truly beyond words to express my grief at the loss of Eugene Peltola Jr. Anyone who met Buzzy felt his warmth, generosity, and charm. It was easy to see why so many Alaskans called him a friend and how he was so loved by his family." Senator Dan Sullivan took to X and posted, in part, "Today we mourn the tragic loss of Gene and offer Mary and her family our heartfelt prayers for strength and consolation in this time of unspeakable loss and grief, and know that Alaskans across our great state are doing the same." Governor Mike Dunleavy posted, "Rose and I are shocked and deeply saddened by the passing of Eugene Peltola. We will be praying for Mary, their children, and all of the Peltola family. Gene's dedication to Alaska ran deep, and he will be dearly missed." And the minority leader of the U.S. House of Representatives issued a statement of his own, saying in part, "The entire House Democratic Caucus is mourning the loss of Buzzy, and we are lifting Mary and the Peltola family up in prayer. We will be there for her in any way she needs during this unimaginable time of tragedy." And we will continue to follow this story. We have several reporters on this story for tonight. You can find the latest as we know it coming up on alaskasnewssource.com. You can also find it on our streaming platforms, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, and Roku. And again, we will have complete coverage tonight on our newscasts at 5, 5:30, 6, and 10. Join us then.